Welcome to Chapter 14, Marketing Channels and Supply Chain Management. I am Mamurjan Rahimov at Webster University in Tashkent. This recording became possible thanks to UNESCO Unitwin generous support uh, from Open Courseware, Open Education Resource Initiative. We have a very interesting topic ahead uh, because marketing channels and supply chain management quickly becoming a differentiating tool for many companies. And there are so many innovations in this field in recent years. The innovations are going so fast that the governments are not and legal systems are not able to catch up. So these are our learning outcomes. Describe the foundations of supply chain management. So we're going to go through some definitions, explain the role and significance of marketing channels and supply chains, identify the intensity of marketing coverage, describe strategic issues in marketing channels, including leadership, cooperation, and conflict. Explain physical distribution as being a part of supply chain management, and describe legal issues in channel management. All right, let's go. Some of the foundations of the supply chains and distribution. Distribution is the decisions and activities that make products available to customers when and where they want to purchase them. Whereas supply chain deals with the flow and transformation of products from raw materials through to the end consumer, all the activities in the process. Also, we have to refer to operations management. This is another subject which is required in business schools. I think you will be taking it in the coming semesters. It's actually operations management is a very important discipline in business. If you think of a company as human and imagine marketing to be its brain, right? So brain and heart of that human would be marketing, and operations management would be its limbs, right? Legs and hands, so that all the strategies that we make at the marketing level are implemented by operations management, which is a total set of managerial activities used by an organization to transform resource inputs into products, services, or both. Now, logistics management involves planning, implementing, and controlling the efficient and effective flow and storage of products and information from point of origin to consumption to meet customers' needs and wants. Supply management involves it is a process that enables the progress of value from raw materials to final customer and back to redesign and final disposition. Now, let's talk more about supply chain management. It is a set of approaches the company uses to integrate the functions of operations management, logistics management, and supply management, and marketing channel management so products are produced and distributed in the right quantities, the right locations, and the right time. The goal is to achieve optimal level of efficiency and service. The supply chain includes all entities that facilitate product distribution and benefit from cooperative efforts. We'll go into detailed discussion of these members of the channel. For this chapter, we're gonna have many examples, but the main case is Amazon because Amazon has been relentless over the years in terms of improving its distribution. Probably you saw or heard about Amazon drones. They are in the process of testing and development, and Amazon even received permission to test it in certain towns. It flies above the trees, below the airplane, so it doesn't get in the way of air traffic. The main issue, which is withholding its full deployment, is illegal. So Amazon is ahead of other companies in many ways, but even in such a country like United States, the laws of the states, the laws of the territories are not able to catch up with the, to give permission and to build a legal framework for the drone deliveries. But Amazon calculated that, they have warehouses close to major cities, so they can deliver in 90% of the United States territory. They can deliver with drones within half an hour. So that way, they would be they will be doing a disintermediation. So until now, they use United States Postal Service, um, FedEx, or United Parcel Service for deliveries, and so that some of the value from deliveries is remains with these delivery companies. But Amazon has been trying hard to improve its supply chain management and use the latest technologies in deliveries. So this is the uh, table showing key tasks in supply chain management, and it's showing marketing activities, what we just described. We went through the descriptions of these in previous slides and sample activities under each one. So some of the supply chain management issues are described here. Information technology has created almost seamless distribution process. Information sharing has reduced costs, increased speed, flexibility, and cooperation has become possible. Technology has improved service, increasing number of innovative goods, increased involvement of firms in management of supply chain. Effective supply chain management is closely linked to market orientation. In a couple years ago, I did series of trainings for mining and manufacturing company of Navoy in Uzbekistan, and in order to improve their supply chain management, I advised them to switch uh, to robotic trucks in their mines. And I showed videos of Komatsu trucks and Volvo trucks, which are already being used elsewhere in Australia, United States, and Europe, and some Asian countries as well. And that because the mines, those it's in desert, and in winter the temperatures drop down to minus 20, and in summer it gets as hot as minus 50 centigrade. So it's extremely hard for humans to work there, and robotic trucks would allow them to have 24/7 operations with just stopovers for maintenance and refueling. And I showed them Komatsu trucks. They didn't believe it. At first, they didn't think it was possible, but then I was able to convince many managers that this was the future. And believe it or not, a year or so later, I read in the news that Navoy Mining and Manufacturing factory bought Bela's robotic trucks in order to improve their to supply chain management. So, role of marketing channels in supply chains. Marketing channel, channel of distribution, distribution channel. So it's a group of individuals and organizations that direct the flow of products from producers to customers within the supply chain. And we should be also familiar with marketing intermediaries, middlemen that link producers to other intermediaries or ultimate consumers through contractual arrangement or through purchase or reselling of products. As a consulting company, our company that I work for, we are also marketing intermediaries. So we help companies to improve their marketing operations, their production systems, and operation management. So these are marketing channel activities performed by intermediaries. And on the first column, you see marketing activities, and on the right side, on the second column, you see some simple activities. The significance of marketing channels. Marketing channel decisions influence the rest of the marketing mix. Channel decisions, they determine a product's market presence and buyers' accessibility to the product. Effective marketing channels required for organizational success. So they entail long-term commitment among a variety of firms because it's difficult to change undo marketing channel decisions. So recently, a couple years ago, um, Amazon bought Whole Foods market chain of organic food stores, and on the internet I came across some jokes where Jeff Bezos talking to digital assistant Alexa. Alexa, buy me something from Whole Foods. And Alexa saying, buying Whole Foods. Bezos, wait, what? And so, um, of course, this is a joke, but a few years ago, Amazon did buy Whole Foods chain of organic food stores, and this was one of the greatest acquisitions in order to improve the distribution of products. So in a way, Amazon came, extended to offline world. Amazon mainly is an online retailer. Of course, they have experimented with Amazon Go, um, fully automated convenience stores. But Whole Foods already has presence in so many cities of United States. It has more than 500 stores worldwide, mostly in the United States. So they bought all of them. And most interestingly, after the purchase of Whole Foods Market, um, their share price of Amazon went up by more than the purchase price. So in a way, the purchase it was like a free purchase. They were able to uh, take over this company almost pretty much technically for free. And as you can see in this picture, they already integrated these two online and offline retailers. So they put this, for example, in the entrance of one Whole Foods market. It says irresistible flavors, fast delivery, and advertising Amazon Prime delivery, which is usually the same day delivery. So marketing channels, they create utility. First of all, they create time utility, having products available when the customer wants them, and place utility, making products available in locations where customers wish to purchase them. Later in the slides, we're going to see how how Whole Foods and Amazon integrated closer to provide time and place utility. Also, it creates possession utility. Customers have access to the products to use now or store for future use. and form utility, formed by assembling, preparing, and otherwise refining the product to suit customer needs. Okay. Also, marketing channels facilitate exchange efficiencies. For example, marketing intermediaries can reduce the cost of exchanges by performing certain services or functions efficiently. For example, advertising agencies, consulting agencies, human resource agencies, they help companies um, by performing certain functions and services, which they cannot do it so efficiently in-house. Intermediaries are specialists in facilitating exchanges, so they need access to and control over important resources used in proper functioning of marketing channels. For example, TripAdvisor has become such marketing intermediary, facilitating better marketing of travel related services and products. Hotels, restaurants, and stores they use TripAdvisor and they promote their products on TripAdvisor and sell their products on TripAdvisor. Marketing channels facilitate exchange efficiencies, but critics accuse wholesalers of being inefficient and parasitic. While eliminating wholesalers may lower customer prices, it does not eliminate the need for the services that the wholesalers provide. So, in a way, products, for example, companies which eliminate wholesalers, they have to perform many of the functions of the wholesalers by themselves. One of the successful wholesalers in the world, particularly in the United States, is Costco. So you can, ordinary consumers can also go into Costco, but you cannot buy by piece. You have to buy in boxes, in bulk. Let's pause it here and we can continue in the next part by talking about efficiency in exchanges provided by intermediaries.